Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It's your pal Uncle Bruce here live. Stock Markets with Bruce from Palm Desert, California for Friday, December the 29th, 2023, the last trading day of the year. Option expiry day today as well. We might have some volatility, we might not. Last chance to do some option trades that expire this afternoon for the calendar year of 2023. Welcome to the party, pals. Great to have you from around the world. Do me a favor, say hi to me. Put in the comment there. Tell me, where are you watching me from? And what's your temperature going to be today? Are you into winter out there, or are you guys into an abnormally warm temperature thing? It's goofy, the weather. It's just goofy out there. Welcome all. Those of you, no matter where you are, thank you for the thumbs ups already. Those who have been hitting the old thumbs ups button. Thank you to the rerunners out there who watch this show on a rerun. You always hit the thumbs up button for us too. I appreciate it. We broke 200 yesterday. Yeah, love breaking 200 thumbs ups. Would love to break 300 if we could. So if you're able to hit the old thumbs up button, nail that sucker and show YouTube this channel matters. Thank you all so much. Speaking of YouTube channels, I've been on the air now since 2017 as an active YouTuber, starting with my first channel, Traveling with Bruce, which is still running. Not as active as this one, and now this channel since 2020 with my two channels. I'm busy to say the least. And it's interesting how I bump into people who meet me for the first time and they go, "You're a YouTuber? you have two channels on YouTube? No. How many subscribers do you have?" And then they look it up and they go, "Geez, holy crap. You're kind of popular." And 7 years of hard work or so, coming up to that anyway. You don't become incredibly popular overnight unless you've got something really controversial going on. Otherwise, you got to grind it out and work it and produce the goods. But I just want to mention that there have been a ton of videos coming out all this week and last week about Sofi on YouTube channels, like all kinds of YouTube channels. I've never heard of a lot of these people who are on YouTube now, and they're just talking up Sofi like big time. And I'm kind of curious, how's this happening? I really wonder. Luca, ciao everybody. Good morning. Ronald is here. Thanks, Ronald. Monica Cole, thank you. Anthony's here from Montreal. Hey, how you doing there, pal? 1 degree Celsius. Computer Whiz, Central Missouri. We just got our first snow, but it'll be melted by this afternoon. Terry McBee, Key West, Florida, Bruce. Just about 70 degrees here. Happy New Year. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate you being here, pal. Luca, number 24, thumbs up here. I'm riding from Milan, Italy today, on my way to Malta for a nice week off, bought and paid for by a bunch of gamblers whom I thank very, very much. There you go. Option writers are enjoying themselves. The ether between us, FOMO is setting in. There's a good comment. Yeah. JR, hey pal, number 21 on the thumbs up meter. Good morning, everybody from Cerritos, California. Bad air today at 49 degrees. Rain tomorrow. G&G Polaroid, 25 thumbs up. Shorts are gonna short like in Tesla. They're gonna cry every day for years. And Anthony, when I was searching for Sofi videos, I wasn't finding you for some reason until someone told me about your channel. Isn't that interesting? I did a video yesterday. I released a short video yesterday, a few hours after my live show, and it had to do with Sofi. And I never know when I, get a video up on my channel that's like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes on. I have no idea how they're going to do. I never know. Sometimes I'll have a video go up and I'll think, oh, this should get some views, and it does nothing. It gets 200 views in like 3 days. Nobody watches it. And then like yesterday, I do a video like last night or yesterday afternoon that just was singing. It was just running all night long. This thing was generating 200 views an hour 5 hours after it was out. It was just an hour, 200, another 200, another 200. It's done almost 2,500 views since yesterday afternoon. It's about SoFi. It's why would SoFi go to $50 a share is kind of the theme of the channel of that video. And I've been just watching, like I said, I've been watching the YouTube as I always do, and I'm just amazed at how many SoFi um, stories are coming out, like positive SoFi, like this is your last chance to buy the stock, or the stock's about to take off, or on the edge of greatness, all kinds of alluding to a massive move about to happen on SoFi's shares. And I say, hey, if more people feel that way, the better. That would be just fine with me. I'm a fan of SoFi stock, of course. I'm absolutely a huge fan of SoFi shares. The key, though, is that the market buyers of stock, acquirers of shares, have to be the ones motivated. And I'm curious why so many YouTubers have shown up all of a sudden to sing the virtues of SoFi. I'm happy, but I'm also curious. Like, what's the deal? Like, what spurred these people? Are these? I'm certain they're human beings. They're not bots. But you never know. What I have noticed lately on YouTube, though, and maybe you have too, is more and more videos that I see popping up are sort of computer generated videos. You see the title and you see the thumbnail, and then you see a little, there may or may not be a description. If there isn't a description, it's computer made. But if there's a description and there are typos in it, that's a sign something's up. Or if the topic is supposed to be about a certain person that's a male, and the description says she did this, there's no connection between it. You've got to going, what's going on here? Like, what's going on? And so I'm getting more discerning and a lot quicker on my trigger finger to end a video if I feel it's just, it's a rehashed, computer generated type thing. I sure don't like the idea of channels being able to use other people's content and make a video themselves with that content and then talk over it. I don't go for that. But not that that's a problem for me, but I don't like to see that kind of content because it's worth nothing. It's been, as little effort as possible has been put into the video to create it. Anyway, crazy stuff. Some more folks are saying hi, and I appreciate this, guys. Luca, and grazie, Uncle Bruce, for the constant teaching. Marie, hello. Rolo88, GameStop covered calls paid for a PlayStation 5 and a VR2 in a matter of 2 weeks. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. There you go. Alberta, upstate New York, my friend. It's 45 degrees where we are. I'm not a lurker. Number 40. Good morning, all simpletons, bagel familia, turds, everybody else. Hector, I'm watching Uncle Bruce from the east coast of Mexico. Not a lurker. Wing Commander Sega. Hey Wing, how are you? I have not seen you for a while. Alberto, that one-on-one yesterday. Bing, bang, zoom. I'm so appreciative of the advice. You're welcome, sir. It was a pleasure having that session with you. The thing that many of you are aware of, but many of you might not know, if you're relatively new to us, been following me for a little while, but not too long, there's a number of ways you can really get involved with this channel. You can just hang out here, watch me interact with these comments. Follow the markets when they open up. Also, there are classes available on my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca, the Canadian website I have. You can acquire classes there and learn about writing options and doing what some of these folks are talking about, living their lives and enjoying option premiums for whatever they want to do with them. And then there are those who are also taking advantage of the opportunity to have a one-on-one on-camera session with me in private. That's available as well. And so we did one yesterday with Alberto. I did one yesterday with Beach Boy. And Alberto brought in some guests, which was great. So if any of you out there want to have a one-on-one with me, or if 2 of you or 3 of you or 4 of you want to get together and have a one-on-one with Uncle B, and you guys want to split the dough between you how to do it, it's totally up to you. One of you just get a hold of me and say, Uncle Bruce, I want to have a one-on-one, and I've got a couple of guests that I'm going to bring along. Then what will happen is we'll find the time when we can do the show, when we do the get together, and then you will be you as the leader of the group will take care of paying for the session, but you'll also send me the links, the email links to the other participants, so that I can invite you all in at the same time for the get together, and then we'll have a hangout show together if you'd like. Works for me, it works for you. The key here is, if you are saying to me, Uncle Bruce, I'd like to have a one-on-one with you with a couple of other people, we talk all the time when you're not on the air. We kind of do the same trading all the time. And so we have a particular interest in this kind of trading, and we'd like to ask you questions in this area. This is a perfect way to have a one-on-one. The unfortunate thing is, if I try to say to you guys, let's get 5 of you together and hang out with me, I may have one person that is an absolute rookie, doesn't know what's going on, a second one who has only been around for 3 months, a third one that only does poor man covered calls, a fourth one that only wants to talk about put cash secured put trading, and we don't have a common thing to talk about. And that's not going to benefit any of us, because I'm going to be too busy trying to explain to these 2 people what's going on with those 4 people. But if you're letting me know, we're gonna there's 4 of us, 5 of us, there's 2 of us, we'd like to get together with you, because we've been chatting on our own, and we've come up with a couple of questions that we're not quite sure the answer to, and we figured, well, let's do it with you on a one-on-one, and let's go over where we're at with our trading strategies. Perfect. That's another way to do it. So those of you who are, like I say, here, many of you are taking advantage of the family of followers and members. You're able to converse with them during my shows. Many of you are hanging out on the Discord channel that exists. I don't operate the Discord channel, but if you want to be part of the Discord channel, send me a private email. I'll send you a link you can go to request entry. Many of you hang out there. Many of you talk to each other through private emails and hang out with me during the show. So many ways to take advantage of what we're doing, and I thank you all for being part of the family. G&G, SoFi is at 11 is another Daytona. The SoFi at 11 is another Daytona, end of January. We're getting the PP. I don't know what this means. Anthony, can you please explain how shorting is working? Talk to me like I was a 2-year-old. How shorting is working? I could, but I've got to answer all these other questions as well. This is kind of basic market stuff, really basic market stuff. But simply put, you sell something and buy it back later at a lower price. That's shorting. Option writing is exactly the same thing. You write an option here, you buy it back down here, you keep the change, and it can be significant. I moved my another 30% of the fund onto all in SoFi yesterday. Am I crazy? Oh, I see. You're moving into SoFi now, and well, again, if you're an investor in SoFi, like we've been following SoFi now for 2.5 years, from the moment it became a public company. This channel has been following SoFi, and we are fans. We are fans of this company. If you're prepared to invest money for a year or 2 or 3, more power to you, because I think you can do really well. But if you also will utilize SoFi, like a lot of people around here are going to utilize SoFi, which is, people have bought shares of SoFi in the last 2 years here. They've been buying it at higher levels, lower levels. They have averages all over the place. But the end game here is that once SoFi hits certain target price that we're kind of thinking in the 15 neighborhood, there and beyond, SoFi now becomes the instrument we use to write call contracts against it to bring in income. SoFi, we're not looking to buy SoFi to sell SoFi, to flip it. It's not what we're here for. What we're here for is to get SoFi on the cheap, let it run up, and now write option contracts forevermore and haul in cash from that investment. Now, what you do with that cash is totally up to you, whether you live off of it, you buy more Sofi with it, you buy something else with it, you whatever, you pay off your debts with it. This is totally your call. But that is the game plan here for Sofi long term. Alex, number 46. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Luca, Daytona is as in Rolex. Nice. FX number 47. Joel, I think I'm 47. Larry, good morning. I'm number 49 for sure. Not a lurker. Alberto, yes, we'll listen to it again this week. Alberta, not a lurker. Watch it again this morning. Luca, fun fact, yesterday I splashed those 1,300 euros for my GF shoes. She's going to be off my back for a while with the marriage thing. Thank God. Luca has unique problems that the rest of us don't have. John Malone, 71 degrees in Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome, John, from Phoenix. Hector, Uncle Bruce, any further stories about Tom Smothers? I thought it was cool that Jen Jr. went to school with his kids. Yeah, he, as I said, I think that was his third marriage. He was in his 60s at the time. He was occasionally seen at the school. I mean, very occasionally was seen actually at the school. Usually Mrs. Smothers was there to drop off and pick up, or there were folks employed by the Smothers dropping off and picking up the children. In other words, housekeepers, nannies, staff, because Tom, very busy man in his 60s still, touring and doing a lot of behind the scenes work on other projects. Dick, busy guy too. Yeah, it was interesting. And having hosting a concert for school children here in the Valley at no charge was a pretty cool thing to do. We had another family at this private school that my daughter attended. It was at the moment the name escapes me, but the family owned at the time, this would be again in 2000, in the 2000s, they owned the Pantages Theater in Los Angeles. And they were rather well-to-do, and they had a residence here. They lived here as residents, and they had business interests in Los Angeles and New York and so on. And at the time, the 1 year, it would have been like 2001, 2002, something like that. At that time, The Lion King was playing at the Pantages Theater, the Broadway musical. And for Christmas break, between Christmas and New Year's, when everyone was on holidays, they announced back in like October that a particular Saturday in that stretch, a matinee show would be held of The Lion King, and all the tickets for that theater, for the entire theater, was donated to this private school to do with as they pleased. And so this private school announced to all the parents and all the relatives, and a lot of relatives would come into the Valley here during Christmas and New Year's. And so entire families would go to Los Angeles to watch The Lion King for this particular Saturday matinee. Well, the school was able to sell 1,000 tickets, 2,000 tickets, whatever the number was. It was a huge number. And whatever they got for the tickets, however they sold them, and they gave them away, they raffled them, whatever they did, that money was theirs for the school to help fund this private entity. Now, my daughter is a student there at the time, and we are not well-to-do like the folks that did this. But I believe, I think my daughter ended up going to that play with another family and their kids. They ended up going. Jen and I didn't do that, but they raised several $100,000 from that one show, and the actors and the prop people and the sound people, the entire production was paid for. All those folks were paid to do what they did, to perform, but the audience All the proceeds went to the Marywood School at that time. Back then, those are the kind of those are some of the kind of people that had children at this school who were finding ways to help fund the school in unique ways. It's another world. Got to tell you, it was an interesting view into something else. Alberto, Luca, I'm laughing, man. Smart man. JR, wait, Bertie said he's paying for our one-on-ones from now on. Luca, Alberto, not going to make the same error twice, comical name, number 55, thumbs up, everybody. Hector is here. He's laughing. EDT, number 56, Uncle Bruce, happy holidays. Thank you, my friend. DH Ruda, number 58 is here. Luca, are we selling off SoFi today then? Alberto, I will take a one-on-one every other month going forward. I'll invite a Discord member and Sammy to each. It was a great refresher. It really was. Alberto, JR, I got you. JR, Luca, you the beast, man. Keep that lady happy so you can trade more options. Now you're talking. Hector, Luca, you sell SoFi, it'll be delisting. Luca, thank you. JR, T-Bank, JR, doing my best to dodge ring-shaped bullets. JR smiling. Alberto, Luca, flesh infection. Hector, when will SoFi reverse split? Laughing out loud. Bobby, I wrote a cash secured put on Spire yesterday. $8, good until Jan 2026 for $1.85. Hello about that. Luca, you're right, Hector. Until Uncle Bruce won't tell us exactly the moment it goes to 15, he's just not telling us. Mandu, number 5 is here, and I'm the 62nd thumbs up. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for these thumbs ups, you guys. Not a lurker. Alberto, need more cash secured puts. Laugh out loud to put the job in the rear view mirror and covered calls. Karine is here, number 65. Welcome. Not a lurker anymore. If Uncle Bruce could tell us the exact moment SoFi goes to $50, would you mind helping us out, Bruce? Stop, teasing us. Flint, Alberto, you are so generous. Anthony, covered call in a what is it? In a celly? Is it possible? Covered call in a I don't know what that means. Why don't I know what this means? I don't know. DB, good morning, everybody. Purchased lesson number 1 yesterday, and I'm enjoying the information. I would like to thank everyone for their help so far. Right on, DB. Welcome to the gang, and way to go. The classes are easy to follow. Of course, they were done live, and the names that you see here, many of these names you see here, took those classes, and they were the ones asking questions that Jennifer, my Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife, she was the host, she was the moderator. She would read all the questions and fire me the kind of the theme of the questions coming in. And you'll find that as each lesson goes by, we cover more and more of the aspects of option trading and writing. And you'll find that the questions get more and more advanced as the group learns all about how to write options. After you've watched a couple of classes, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're into that level, you'll probably be ready to start writing contracts. You'll be ready to go, I think I might want to do a cash secured put, or maybe I'm going to write a call against some shares I have and dip my toe in the water, and then there is no return. Alberto, not a lurker. You're headed in the correct direction. Check out the AI cash secured puts, 10%, and if assigned 10% cover calls. I have minimal because I don't like the charts, but I'm playing AI on several probably fronts. JR, DB, as Alberto says, we are the bagel familia. Smile. Not a lurker. DB, good. Listen to it again. Let us know what you're going to write the first time and just get your feet wet. You let us know how you're doing. JR, you are well on your way. H. Gregory, good morning from Cicero, New York. 70, I think, outside, says H. Gregory. Welcome. Flint Creek, good going. DB. JR, VIX headed north this PM. Charlie, DB, great buy. Just keep learning. Start small and allow yourself to grow slowly. There's a lot of good advice coming out here. Dustin, what a wild ride. SoFi, $10 plus, and even the lamp looks good. Cheers, Uncle B. What lamp are you talking about? There's no lamp. Alberto, Flint, thank you. Charlie, all along the non-lamp, lamp being crooked was on the anchor holding SoFi back. Sean, morning, Bagelinos. I'm still lurking from Scotland. Hope you all make some money today. Sean, welcome, my friend, to the show. Nice to have you here. Happy New Year to you. Not a lurker, the lamp, Uncle Bruce. The lamp, Dustin of the lamp has feelings too, you know. Duca, I sold 10 cash secured put strike 15s for Jan 25 yesterday, right before the close. I got 550 for each of those. Charlie, lamp lives matter. There you go. Dude, you got this, DB. Dustin, don't be shady, says the lamp. Not a lurker, DB, you got this. JR, what lamp are you talking about? Not a lurker, there ain't no lamp. Luca, a BD, well done. It starts with the first class. It's about learning and progressing. There you go. This, the theme is the same every day, every time. There's no non-consistency around here. It's pretty consistent. You invest in yourself to get better at what you're going to do, and what you're trying to do here is really change your economic future. That's it. And does it happen in one trade? Nope, it does not. It never does. But the psychology of the student, which we're all students in life, but many of these folks here, your psychology completely changes. Your outlook completely changes. You understand the market now from a larger perspective. You're flying up in a drone and you're looking down, going, well, that's what this looks like. I had no idea. I was surrounded by all these trees and buildings. I had no idea where I was. And now you know kind of what's really happening out there, what can happen, and how you can take advantage of this market in ways you never thought possible. And I am basically converting a lot of newbies here into miniature, privately run hedge funds. That's what I'm doing. You are the master of your own hedge fund, and you're micro compared to the big boys. Yeah, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you're writing just one contract at a time, or 2 or 3 or 10 or 20. You'll never be as big as the big boys. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your account will evolve, and you will evolve as a much more comfortable and informed investor. And you're going to become an observer of these markets and an interpreter of what's going on. But you have to want to buy into this. There are a lot of people out there who say to my viewers or to me, I love this. I love your channel. I love what you talk about. Or they'll say to their friends, oh, yeah, he's interesting, that Uncle Bruce guy. But, I just don't have the time to put into it, because their thinking is I might make, a couple $100 a month doing this because I really don't have much of an account. And then they stop right there. What they don't do is read chapter 2 and chapter 3 and go into the classes and really understand, oh my word, there's so much more I can do here. I had no idea I could do so much. I can't tell you how to be a cash secured put writer or a iron condor creator. I cannot talk to you about that in your first week of being here. It's just not going to work for you. You're going to be lost. You're going to be just overwhelmed with I don't understand what you're talking about. Class number 1, class number 2, and so on. One after the other. Take your time. Don't stress yourself out. And make yourself a schedule. Really train yourself and push yourself to say, this day every week, or this 4-hour window, or whatever the window is only for one purpose, and that is the next class. I'm going to take the next class with Uncle Bruce at this particular moment. Maybe it's Saturday afternoons, or it's Sunday mornings, or it's Sunday nights, or it's Tuesday, whenever. There's a point in time where you're going to go, once a week, I'm going to take another one of his classes until I've watched them all. And then I will be a live member of all of his classes going forward. Plus, I'm here. And so you'll quickly figure out, after about, not even 2 or 3 classes, most of what we're talking about here starts to make sense. You go, oh, that's what that means. I know what that means. That was in class number 2. I know what this means. I know what this is. And away we go. Dustin, let there be light. There you go. Not a lurker, DB. Let yourself Let yourself get exercised. If you experience that as well, what BW said yesterday, it's exactly right. JR, Uncle Bruce, my January 2024 Apple Iron condos are up 14.6%, but I'm holding only 20 days till expiry and rollover time if my strikes get breached by the stock price. Same with SPX. JR, Tesla there too, but it's got a 50-day window. Bobby also wrote an iron condo on DraftKings yesterday. The puts were 24.28, the calls were 42.47 for an 81-cent premium. Very busy day yesterday. I think he did 3 of those. Right on. Bobby, not a lurker. Larry, Titus, get them bells ready. I have some nice cash secure puts in the green today. We are 29 minutes away from opening. Bobby, oh, good until February 24, by the way. Charlie, so Uncle Bruce claims we can trade from almost anywhere. So I want to go take another tour of Alcatraz so I can say that I traded options from prison and a deserted island. There you go. Right on. JR, take the classes, folks. It will help you make wise option trades. Join the family, listen to the shows, make that moolah, smile, smile, smile. How involved you want to get in option writing is completely up to you. And this channel, how involved you want to be with this really good family of viewers and option writers, totally up to you. You can be just a lurker and just hang out, subscribe to the channel and throw a thumbs up around and hang out. Or you can do that, plus become a member of this channel at the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce level. It's $10 a month. That lets you comment here during market trading moments. Or if you go for the gusto, become one of these people here, become a Gold Bagel member. It's going to run you $25 a month to YouTube to do this. But now you will get the pre-alert show that we do here before even this show starts. My trade tips that right now I haven't done any for a couple of days because I'm waiting for the end of the year, but trade tips are coming again. Daily trade tip of the day for Gold Bagel members only. You get not only the daily trip to trade, but you get to see all the tips I've done in the past. You get access to the library. And Wednesday night, prime time live at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Gold Bagel members only are invited in for that, and you get that as well. So it's about 40 extra things you get a month if you become a Gold Bagel member versus a regular member versus not being a member at all. So, you either go from like 20 things to 64 things, depending on which level you go with. So again, those of you who are becoming Gold Bagel members and upgrading from regular to gold, way to go. Thank you. Gold Bagel members are the ones collectively that keep this show going, because my ad revenue that I get from YouTube is nothing. It's like $9 a day, $8 a day, something like that. The ad revenue that this channel generates is nothing. This channel exists because of members. And so members are only members if they're happy. And the only members that are happy members around here are members that make money. And we are growing the membership numbers. So put 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 together, you get a bigger number. And it's coming together. So classes are available. Up to you. Stockmarkerswithbruce.ca is where you go for that. All of this is in the description below if you read the description underneath my video. One-on-one sessions are available, or one-on-twos, or one-on-threes, or one-on-fours. You figure it out. A lot of husbands and wives have one-on-ones with me. A lot. They get together, and one of the two is really active, and the other one is really curious. Like, what is going on here? And is learning from the first person, and then they want to see this guy off the air privately. And that's how we do the one-on-ones or whatever. Can be done. If you have friends of yours in another country, another state, another city, doesn't matter. If 2 or 3 of you want to get together with a one-on-3, as long as I get the link I can link people in from wherever they are, and we can have our get together. You guys let me know if you want to do that. All right, Luca, Larry, shine them bells up real nice. 24 minutes to go. Bobby, can you get a signal inside Alcatraz? Not a lurker. Become a member. Wednesday nights prime time is golden hour. You can ask Uncle Bruce without the market distracting him on what to do and what does he think and this type of thing. And that is true. JR, I already knew about option trading, but I took the classes anyway. Learned about an important concept: rollovers, stink bids, and rollovers save lives. There you go. There's a lot to learn, kids. JR, we need another t-shirt, Uncle Bruce. You got to make another t-shirt. Not a lurker. Last day of Q4 on Sofi. Let's get to the S&P 500 by the end of 2024. Alberto, anywhere. I recently set some trades on Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, San Martin, St. Thomas. So yeah, you can do these anywhere. I know for a fact, he says, I was on a cruise ship. You can trade options from anywhere. JR, also join the Discord after you've become a member of Uncle Bruce's channel. Those peeps will help explain things you might not understand very well, as well as discuss various trading strategies. Plus, you get Alberto. Chris, Uncle Bruce, when did you recommend Sofi? Chris wants to know. I just want to say thank you. I bought all the SPACs when you recommended at that time, mostly in the $10 range. Hope you do well on others as well. Well, yeah, the SPACs came out. Well, I came on the air January 2021 regularly. It was all about GameStop and meme stocks and short squeezes and just mayhem. And then about March, April, May, or even before then, but March, April, I was now also being asked millions of times, what other stocks do you like? Please tell us stocks you like. And so I knocked off the Apples of the world and the Microsofts, so the usual suspects. And then, do you like any SPACs? Do you like any of these small, brand new stocks? Because some of these SPACs come out at 10 and they go right to 40, 50 bucks. Do you like any of these SPACs? And I came back with a list of SPACs where I said, look, I'm not going to recommend SPAC because I think it's being promoted to the moon, because I know what happens to those stocks. They are like a fireworks show. They're great, and then they disappear. I'd rather recommend SPACs where I kind of like the company that is taking over the public SPAC, and I'll let you know. And slowly but surely, I started recommending companies that were taking over public companies, which were SPACs. And one of them, Sofi, and that was back in early 2021. And I've talked about Sofi a zillion times since. And around here, we live for the quarterly financials. I mean, we just can't wait to hear them, see them, read them, interpret them. We love the fact that Anthony Noto buys up Sofi on the open market, on top of the fact he's getting millions of shares on options as his employment. This guy is buying stock with his own money. That's all I need to know. The CEO is buying up stock every chance he gets. Fantastic. Who doesn't know Anthony Noto? If you don't know who Anthony Noto is, you're not following very much in the public markets. This guy has a reputation of getting stuff done. And I am pretty sure that a lot of people that have worked with him, been around him, are aware of him, have all bought Sofi. They've all just quietly picked it up. They don't have to report. Noto does, but not his friends, not his family members, not his former partners, business partners, you name it. I am certain there are some pretty highfalutin folks out there who own Sofi shares because Noto has been publicly just buying it up. And I say, God bless this guy. He's going to make a lot of people incredibly wealthy. But like I said, I'm not here to tell you to buy Sofi because it's a flip. You could have bought Sofi at the beginning of December at 7 something. Now it's 10 something. Yeah, you could sell it for a quick $3. Sure you can. It's your stock. You do what you want. My advice to all of you out there is you're sitting on Sofi. You don't want to do anything with it. What you want to do is use that stock as your instrument to make a lot of money going forward. It's kind of like you're Paul McCartney and you're going to play this bass guitar called Sofi, and you're going to make music with this thing, writing options. and you're going to get royalties from your SoFi for the rest of your life. And some of you out there, you've got 10,000 shares, 5,000 shares, 1,000 shares, 20,000 shares, 50,000 shares, 100,000 shares, 200,000 shares. There are folks around here who have got a lot of SoFi stock based on the value of their portfolio. They have a lot of SoFi stock. And all I'm trying to figure out is if these shares reach this 15 level, then it's probably going to be time to look into option writing. And the possibilities going forward at the minimum that I'm thinking about for many of you out there is that you're going to earn about $1 a share per month by writing call options against this stock 2 months out, 3 months out, 5-month contracts, whatever you're going to do. You're going to get $1 a month shrinkage coming your way if you, depending on how you write contracts going forward. You need to understand how options work. You have to understand how premiums work. You've got to understand stink bids, stink offers. You've got to understand all the in and outs of the option market, which the classes are there for you to go after. And if you can manage to pull $1 a month out of your SoFi shares, all you got to do is look at your account and go, well, how many shares have I got? I got 6,000 shares. Well, I'm expecting that you'll pull 6,000 a month out of that stock for the foreseeable future, and that'll only go higher the higher the shares go. If the shares reach 20 and 30 and 40, you'll get $1.50 a month, maybe $2 a month. They go to 60, 80, 100, you're going to get $3, $4, $5 a month out of your stock. It's all proportionate to the value of the shares and the option trading around them. But my objective for you, the big one, the big objective, $1 a month for every share you got. Now, many of you have made it painfully obvious to me that you want to quit your day job. You don't want to work for anybody else anymore. And so I've said to you, how many shares of SoFi you got? Have you got 2,000 shares of SoFi? I'm guessing you could make 2,000 a month off your SoFi when the time comes to do the writing. Can you quit your day job on 2,000 a month? I don't think so. Many of you can't quit your day job with 2,000 a month coming in. It's not enough. Some of you got 5,000 shares. And for some of you, 5,000 a month is enough. For some of you, it isn't. 10,000 shares of SoFi, most of you probably could walk away from a day job. 20,000 shares of SoFi, pretty well everybody here could walk away from a day job. You could walk away from that paycheck and say, thanks, but I'm making 20 grand a month here. I don't need the day job. 50,000 shares, 80,000 shares, 100,000 shares. You've got 8,000 shares now. And as you write, you're going to buy more stock to write more contracts to get to 10,000 shares, to get to 12,000 shares, to get to 15,000 shares, to keep writing more and more contracts. So in a year or two from now, you are hauling in 10, 15, 20,000 a month in premium money to you just from shrinkage. That's what we're talking about here. But you got to understand the option market. This isn't a one and done thing. It's called investing in yourself. And some of you get it. Many of you around here have got that. Alberta bought some lavish gifts on the islands thanks to the covered calls. Uncle Bruce is the freaking GOAT. Bottom line, Charlie, it's exciting that Noto has been consistent with the earnings forecasts. There has been no revised forecast. So I'm excited about this upcoming SoFi report. Flint Creek, I need to join the Discord group. Someone email me. Not a lurker plus the lamp is still there in the golden hour. I don't know what lamp you're talking about. I have no idea what lamp you were mentioning there. There is no lamp here. Did not a lurker, Flint Creek, email Uncle B. Stephen, I bought a SoFi 9/11 debit spread Feb 16 Feb 24 for $39. I sold a SoFi credit spread and took considering I'm up 185% on the position. Okay. Lorraine, good morning, Uncle Bruce, number 95. Luca, Bruce, question that may be silly. When next year election you think will start influencing the market? It's already influencing the market and it'll just keep being part of it. Unfortunately, for a lot of people right now, no matter where you are, whether you're in Europe, you're in North America, you're in Asia, most adults in the past like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. They wanted leaders of their cities, towns, provinces, states, and countries to be solid, uh, 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 practical, focused bureaucrats, leaders, what have you. Now, today, we want entertainment. And more and more voters love an entertaining leader rather than someone that leads by example. They just want someone that gives them something to talk about at the office, I guess. And so in the last so many decades, we have gone around the world with some really wild people that have become leaders of cities, towns, and countries versus generations before. And welcome to the world that we're in. And so the market and the world will be fascinated this next year with the US elections. Possibly Canada elections might be coming up next year. Certainly in Europe, there'll be elections. I mean, we are fascinated. And sometimes the most outlandish pretend politicians or politician wannabes will get unbelievable press, unbelievable coverage, and will capture an emotion of a country, an emotion. But they may or may not be the best people for the position that they're going for. But that doesn't seem to matter. Votes are what it's all about. So the election's going to be dominating this market. Yeah, DB, I became a member yesterday. I'm going to definitely upgrade shortly here. Are the Wednesday sessions on replay for Bagel membership? I really need to learn the market. Tired of trying to do it on my own. If you're a Gold Bagel member, you get to go into the library of every Wednesday night primetime live I've done. You get to go into the library of my channel to see every trade tip I've done. And you also get to go into the library of every pre-alert show that I've done if you're interested in anything like that. So yeah, you can go into the library. Sharon, I am here, Bruce, at number 96. Welcome and Happy New Year. Bobby, there used to be a ticker bar you could bring up on the screen, Uncle Bruce, showing all your stock picks. Those are some of the stocks. I don't do that anymore. I just, you guys figured out. Sharon, Happy New Year, Bruce and Jen. I'm not a lurker. DB, are you a Gold Bagel member yet? I think she's a regular Bagel member, but soon to be perhaps. Congratulations, everybody. JR, Charlie, with YouTube a buzz, with talk of Sofi, other commentators, turds, Noto buying stock. Do you think SoFi will make some money soon or more money, actually? Yeah, they're about to blow the doors off their financials and make a ton of money here. Not a lurker, JR. Turds laughing out loud. Dude, thumbs ups. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, what amount do you think Noto would sell SoFi at if a buyout were on the table? Can't imagine one. And under 3 digits is not even negotiable. I'm not a lurker anymore. Dude! JR, Uncle Bruce, of all the factors that make me stick with SoFi, it's Tony Notes buying that stock. Don't hear that very often. Noto buying the stock. Okay. Flint Creek, Noto's wife buys stock too, apparently. Alberto, JR laughing out loud. Not a lurker, Noto clause. Dude, a lot of institutional buying yesterday. JR, my SoFi is up almost 40%, but I'm holding. I am. JR, wonder if manager sold his SoFi. He was hinting it was. Hope not. Justin, Uncle Bruce, I have 100 SoFi shares. Should I keep DCA into the stock, or are options better for me? Should I keep DCA? What does DCA stand for? I'm so tired. I don't know what that. I can't get it. If you've got 100 shares of SoFi, hang on to them, and if you can buy more as time goes on, great. If you write an option on them down the road, great. Welcome to the party, Justin. You've only just started. Alberto, I suggest he sell cover calls until assignment, extra 400,000 if he did. Not a lurker, folding arms deployed. FAD. Alberto, thumbs up. JR, not a lurker anymore. You know it, buddy. JR, FAD counters FUD. Not a lurker anymore. 131 thumbs ups. Congrats. 131 congrats. Can't wait to see that when you type that out. NE, Bruce, I have a January 19 $10 calls. When do I sell or roll over? On Sofi. I don't know. Sooner the better. Check your option chains. Not a lurker, FAD, counter FED. I see that as a mug. JR, oh, my fingers are itching. I practice every once in a while. Not a lurker, laughing out loud. Not a lurker, JR. Fad. Flint Creek, look at midweek highs next week and take profits. I'm not a financial advisor, though. Alberto, you mean cash secured puts, right? I sure hope so. Lizzie, I had to convince my friend not to sell her Sofi at $12. Luckily, she took my advice. Flint, I believe neat means call options, not covered call options. Yes, call options. CKT 100 today. Okay, nice, says Alberto. JR, voters seem to be feeding off so much anger these days. That's too hard on my stomach. Flint, I play with options and covered calls. Good strategy as buy low on Monday and sell high on Wednesdays. Hector, Lisi, was your friend profitable at a $12 sale? Touch grass, dollar cost average. Dollar cost average. You just keep buying the stock. Just keep buying the stock. Richard, cost average. There you go. Flint Creek, didn't know how long to wait for potential stock price rise and possibly lose time premium. I don't know. Dude, didn't manager move to $7 written calls in February on Sofi? Last I recall, Alberto, she didn't sell. Lissy, Hector, yes, she bought Sofi under 10, so it would have been profitable selling at 12. Not a lurker, FAD folding, arm deployed. There you go. Yeah. Now, manager's just under 400,000 shares last I heard. And manager had $5 calls written on it, but then he rolled up to $10 calls for Jan 26, and now the stock's 10.27. So manager has theoretically gone from being taken out at 5 to being taken out at 10 if he were to be taken out. So I'm just relieved beyond belief about that. I was so happy to get that out of the way, a month and a half ago. And now the next step for manager is to be taken. And I addressed this question yesterday, if you were watching. And there you go. Lisa, for crying out loud, do not sell. There you go. To each his own. If you play this the way I think you should, Sofi could theoretically, for some of you, probably most of you, guarantee you will never have a day job ever again, because you can fund your lifestyle forever with this profitable company. But you gotta have nerves of steel. You gotta have guts to stand there and go, I got a $6 average and it's at $15 a share, and I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to sell covered calls on it. I'm going to write $17 covered calls, 18s. I'm going to roll them up. If the stock keeps going, I'm going to roll them up to 20s. I'm going up to 2025. I'm taking $6 premium for a $20 call for a year and a half out, because the premiums are so outlandish at that time. There is 6 months of income right there. $1 a month for 6 months. I got the money already in my account. I don't have to do a damn thing, Bruce. Not a damn thing. That is what's coming up here. There are people who are going to bring in so much money on option writing. They're going to think to themselves, my God, my average is $6.50 a share. I just brought in $5 a share in premiums. I'm almost equaling what I paid for this stuff in option premiums. I've never had this happen to me before. This is different. Yeah, it's the other side. Welcome to the upper end of the market, you guys. That's what I'm trying to get you to. You gotta want it, though. Boy, you gotta stick it out. Oh my gosh. Anyway, isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? I'm kind of hoping for a run up to the next earnings. He kept saying it would be going down again. On what evidence? I don't know. JR, did you catch that? Hey, everybody hold. Hector, dude, who said that about Sofi? Dude, Alicia, I got a friend to buy Sofi too. I think she has 125 shares, or he has 125 shares. He keeps saying, I should have bought more. That's what every winner says. Every winner says, I wish I had more of this stuff. For some of you, you're going to have to write options when the time comes. You're going to have to take that money and buy more stock to write more options, because you've got to build your account to the point where you can live off of it. That's what you're going to have to do. It's going to be a lot of fun doing it, though. For others of you, When these shares reach $20, $25 a share, they get into that neighborhood, we change again. We have another game going on now. That game, for some of you, is where you're going to go, I got 4,000 shares. I ground my way up from 2,000 to 4,000 shares. I'm going to sell all 4,000 shares now at 25, and I'm going to turn around and buy deep in the money calls on Sofi, good for 2026, 2027, as far as I can go, under the 90-10 rule Bruce talks about. I took his classes, and I'm now going to write covered calls on my deep in the money contracts. But guess what? I went from 4,000 shares to 6,000 deep in the money calls, 660. And I now write 60 calls at a time. I don't write 40 calls. I write 60 calls at a time now. And now guess what I'm doing? I'm taking all that dough as I get it, and I'm going to buy more deep in the money calls to write more contracts. I am building the position to get to 100 contracts at a time. Because when I can write 100 calls at a time and pull out $100 a month out of shrinkage alone, that's $10,000 a month right there. I can live on 5, and the other 5 goes into more deep in the money calls to keep growing my income. Because I'm not getting a raise at my office. I'll tell you that right now. Giddy up. So much fun. Is anyone having fun here? Oh, we're opening in 3 minutes. Thumbs ups, people. 209 watching. Give this man some thumbs ups. Thank you all for those who are doing this. The thumbs up meter is right now 116. Thank you all very much for 116 thumbs ups. If you are able to hit the thumbs up button, please do. Give our show a little more momentum. I only listen to peeps who are in the know, says JR, regarding Sofi, Uncle Bruce. 40 plus years experience. DD, that guy knows how to read charts, Tony notes, etc. Flint Creek, neat. There's going to be a big run up here. Bagel, money or more money. 24/7 says, dude, I was only able to get 550 because of exchange rates, and I can't dip into the FML fell apart account. Wish I did, but I learned the hard way not to ever do that again. I don't know what this means, but congrats. Hector, Uncle was living from the returns of a bank stock. Talk about conservative investing, boring bank stocks. Yes, not a lurker. Future investing in the Sofi guys. I put them on Discord. The week wrap up. Larry Titus, get ready, kids. We're about to hit the bells to open trading. We're going to go member comment only now. Thank you all for being here as lurkers. Please become a member of this channel. Do it today. If you can become a Gold Bagel member, that would be the absolute ultimate. I cannot thank you enough for becoming a Gold Bagel member. And you will be able to comment not only on the live show here, but also you will be able to enjoy the other benefits the Gold Bagel members get. Thank you, all of you who are subscribing to this channel, popping the thumbs up button for us. You've been chilling with Uncle Bruce members so far. Now you're becoming Gold Bagel members. We are just about to surpass the switch is on. The first memberships I created for this channel were chilling with Uncle Bruce memberships back in 2021. And then at the end of 2021 or something like that, I created the Gold Bagel level. And a lot of people immediately became Gold Bagel members because of the enhanced features. And now here we are January, or about to hit January 2024. And it now looks like, of all the members that I have on this channel, there will be more Gold Bagel members than regular members. That's the first time that this channel will have done that. And that's stunning, because most YouTube channels have 99-cent memberships, $1.99, $2.99, $4.99, and then they go up from there. And they have a handful of members at their top end, but most of their members are at the bottom end. That makes sense, economics. This channel is turning that on its ear. The folks who are regulars have noticed that this is the membership level you want, because it pays for itself if you play it right. I'm being told that, just saying. And so the turnover is happening as we speak. It's like happening tonight or over the weekend. It's been amazing to watch because I have these two lines, these two graphs that have been going along, and they've been getting narrower and narrower and narrower. And now the gold level number is going to go higher. It's a slow motion thing. It's like watching paint dry when you're the creator, but it's incredible to witness it. And I cannot thank you enough, guys. Thank you all. And Larry, thanks, pal, for hitting the bells. We are officially open now for the day, the last trading day of 2023. Welcome all to the program. Nice to have you here. Sure hope you guys get nice and wealthy or wealthier today than yesterday. Looking to make them dollars. Why not take the dinero off the table? If they're going to hand it to you, you might as well be charitable and take the money. We've got the market right at the moment, I think up about 12 points for the Dow. We'll see what this market is doing elsewhere. 14 points on the Dow. It looks like 1 point higher on S&P, 7 on NASDAQ. Oil is up 80 cents a barrel. That's what I see happening at the moment. Thank you all for joining me. JR, oops, sorry, Larry, I jumped the gun. Larry, let's go. All right, the bells. Thank you, Larry. Here we go. Thank you. Simpleton123 is in the house. Welcome. Last day of 2023 has just started, says non-lurker. Luca, good job, Larry. Alberto, 1023 volume, 1 million. Larry, Alberto, happy new year to all of you, including Alberto. JR, woo. What's that comment here? JR, what happened here? What's going on? My comment just disappeared off my screen, and so I am now stuck going, where are my comments? Neat says, bye, guys. We'll see you later. All right, members only. We can now talk trades. The bells. Here we go. Neat, $10 a month is worth it. Subscribe now. Bobby, a future shown red start. Take profits from the Qs already. There's Larry's bells. Right on. Thanks, Larry. Here we go. Simpleton123 says DQ. Let's go. What else is going on here? All hell breaking loose on my stock tickers. What? Why the face? Hector, thanks for your consistent ringing. My tinnitus, thanks you. JJ, 3 trading days left in the Santa Claus rally. Colton is in the house. He's a new member. Colton, welcome to the party, pal. He is upgraded to become a gold bagel member of this channel. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate you being here and being part of this family as you are, man. It's awesome. DQ, welcome to the Gold Club. Colton, let's pump that gold bagel graph. Juan, good morning, everybody. Bruce, is it prudent to buy 5,000 Rocket Lab and sit on it and wait to write the puts? Write puts right now, cash secured puts, and enjoy a run. Buy the stock and hold it for a little while and get ready to write call options when it breaks $15 a share. But I cannot tell you not to write cash secured puts. That would be a good idea on Rocket Lab whenever you want. Alberta, Colton, welcome. Time to get that dinero. Bobby, January 26th, Rocket Lab, $4 cash secured puts just hit $1.05 each. JR, way to go, Colton. Alberto, why not buy cash secured puts? Write cash secured puts and bring in some profit while you wait. There, he's correcting himself. Or sell some cash secured puts. Larry, Hector, it's the only thing I'm on time for. I'm late for everything else. I've made arrangements to be late to my own funeral. Bagel Babe, 128, Bruce, is the thumbs up number from me. Thank you guys so much. We're up 40 points on the Dow. Rocket Lab is off a dime. AI down 29. Spiders are up 11. Qs are down a penny. GameStop up 5 cents. Sofi down 2. Early trades. We're watching everything open up here. Alberto, Larry, thanks, pal. And not a lurker level. That was funny, Larry. That was funny. Welcome, everybody, to the program. Nice to have you here. We got oil up 72 centinos. Nothing to worry about there. Volume on Sofi at 1026 right now is 1.35 million in 5 minutes. We'll see in a few minutes just what this opening looks like. GameStop at 1811 up 4. 144,000 shares so far. Rocket Lab at 570, down 9 cents. The low is 568. 655,000 opening salvo to go through there. AI back up to 30.08 or around 30.08. The low is 29.86. 440,000 traded on AI. The Apple shares are up 21 cents. Enphase up 23. Netflix down about 20. Adobe is up 270. Nvidia is up 297. Tesla down $1.48. Matterport down 7.5. Just looking at Tesla, we had a drop yesterday. The Tesla shares reached 263 something, 263.80, and now they're 251. So Tesla's had a little correction there. Matterport down 7 cents. Spire's up 13 at 8.15. Smart Rent up a half a penny. ATIP up 3. Unity is down 56. Google down 39. Moderna up $1.40. Cisco up 4 cents. Pfizer up 4 cents. IBM up 15 cents. HBQ up 12. Microsoft up 49. ME at 92 cents. Amazon down 47 cents. HD Home Depot down 54. Vanek up 7 cents. Goldman down 32. Boeing is up 63. Meta down 229. Target up 68 cents. JP Morgan up down 12 cents. Costco down 232. Walmart up 16. Disney down a penny. American Airlines down 4 cents. AMC up a penny. DraftKings down 21. Royal Caribbean up 29 cents to 130.26. There you go. We got a 29-point gain on the Dow now, up 2.7 on S&P. We're down a half a point on NASDAQ at the moment. That's where I see this market. Looks like SoFi is now unchanged at 10.28. It has bounced back to unchanged. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Touchgrass says to Colton, we have an awesome Discord. Come check us out. Alberta, if I could share a screenshot, I'm sure you would gain members quickly, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, and thank you. A DQ, options expiry day, and Fidelity is hanging on my system. Juan, thanks, Uncle B. That's true, Alberto. Alberto, Juan, I will sell caps on stock. I want to own cash secured puts on stock I want to own, and then I buy stock via premiums. Immediately, he says, a DQ, cash secured puts, not caps. A DQ puts on Alberto. Right on, buddy. Colton, thank you, everybody. I feel it was time for me to upgrade from stale bagel to the golden bagel. Alberto, yes, cash secured puts. Thanks, DQ, my in-house spell check. Rock and roll. Thanks, pals. We're on top of it. We're down 7 on Rocket Lab. We're down 9 on AI. We are up now on GameStop, 2 cents. We're up on SoFi, 1 or 2 pennies a share. Apple is higher. Enphase is higher. Adobe is up. Nvidia is up. Spire, Smart Rent are higher. ATIP is up. We got Moderna, Cisco, Pfizer, IBM, HBQ, Microsoft, all higher. Vanek up 31. Boeing up 10. All, few stocks all a little bit better. 30-point gain on the Dow. Nothing, incredible, but there's no bloodbath here. There's no sell-off. There's no overhanging stock dying to get out of the market. It's not there. We're 9 minutes into the session, and this market wants to actually go up, and that's what I sense here at the moment. We'll see. 76-cent gain on oil, 72.53. All right, everybody. Thank you all. JR, SoFi going green from yesterday. Oops, I spoke too soon. 10.29, 10.28, 10.29. Volume on SoFi now in 10 minutes, 1.8 million shares in 10 minutes. We've got GameStop at 18.11 on a volume of 184,000. Rocket Lab down, Rocket Lab, hang on, down about a nickel, 772,000 volume. That's what we have. It's a quiet start, kind of expecting that last day of the year, everybody. Way to go, kids. Here we are. I was just thinking too about this SoFi stock. If the SoFi shares rise up and you guys start writing options on SoFi, you're bringing in $1 here, $2 here, $1.50 there. Premiums are coming in. This kind of enhanced revenue to your accounts will make you forget about any losers you've ever invested in. Any SPACs that are underperforming right now, you'll forget about that very quickly when you realize, oh my God, I'm bringing in all kinds of money on this SoFi stock. I can average down my Matterport shares. I can average down on my Smart Rent shares. I can scoop up Rocket Lab down here. And these are these guys are about to go profitable. They've got cash in the bank. They don't have debts. Their businesses are growing like this. Their shares will sooner or later be like SoFi's. They'll reach that 15, 20 level. You'll write on those. But why not have 10,000 Rocket Lab, 10,000 Matterport, 10,000 Smart Rent shares in your portfolio as they become eligible for decent option premium writing? Now you've got 4 sources of income coming into your account just from SPACs that are now letting you write. It's totally up to you how you want to do this. Everyone here is different. Everybody here has a different mentality on it. And if you are in a position where whatever money you're bringing in on SoFi is just extra capital, it makes no difference to your daily life because you're already self-employed as an asset manager. You quit your day job a long time ago. Then it's a different viewpoint for you, of course. If you are someone with 20, 30, 40,000 bucks and you're bringing in a couple of grand here and you're buying up more of this, you bring another couple of thousand, you're buying more of that. You're running right now to build your cash flow. And for some of you out there, I know the game plan is simple as can be. Every time I can buy another deep in the money call, I write another contract for more cash flow. That's the game. And that is a good game to play, a very good game. Some of you are into credit spread writing. You figured it out that I want to play Tesla, Bruce. I want to play NVIDIA. I want to play Apple shares. I can't afford to buy 100 shares of any of this stuff. But with iron condor trading and with credit spread trading, oh boy, I can play these stocks. And I limit my risk to the level I set. Because of your classes, I have figured this out. I'm in this. This is my game, and this is where I'm going. And so to each of you, whatever works for you, keep up the good work, guys. I'm loving this. All right. Thank you, everybody. What else is going on here? JR, Uncle Bruce, my TD account gives me a real-time feed in TOS, hence my comment. Bobby, I wrote covered calls on Rocket Lab the other day as well. Covered calls at 6.5 for January 24 at 25 cents. I got 6 of them. I feel it's far enough out for a safe week of 6 weeks of shrinkage. I see. DQ, I don't want to play. I want the gamblers to play at my casino. I want them to play and lose in my casino. Right on, guys. 10.26 on SoFi, 18.14 on GameStop, 5.71 on Rocket Lab. The Dow is up 17 points. We're up 3 on S&P. We're up 8.8 on NASDAQ. That's what we've got right now at this market. Alberto, DQ, facts, or facts. How do you spell that? Facts. Congratulations, all of you. Welcome to the party. The final day of the year for 2023. It's the last day of the year for trading stock anyway. And we're about to get a 3-day weekend. And I sure hope all of you have a relaxing 3 days and you reflect on where you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, where you are now, where your comfort zone is going to be, where you think you're headed this next 6 months, a year. Sure hope it's all positive. Thank you all for just being part of this family here. Love having you guys. It's fantastic. We now have a thumbs up meter that is showing how many thumbs up? 137 thumbs ups now. Thank you for 137. Appreciate this. Thank you, those of you who are bringing in the thumbs up meter and also becoming class takers of this gentleman's channel. Thank you for that. Well done. Thank you to those of you who have been making contributions to the donation fund. Thank you. Jen is getting ready for her new hip replacement surgery on the 16th of Jan. It's coming up. She's all excited. Can't wait. It's all going to happen. We're very much looking forward to it. Jen Jr. has booked tickets to come on down. She'll be with us when that's happening as well. And so we're pumped up about the month of January for sure. And so thank you all for making it easier for us, and we appreciate you. Please, would you guys just make a bunch of money? Colton, if anyone could print me the Discord link, would be greatly appreciated. The ones I'm finding are expired. Colton, send me an email. It's right here, brucefarmer@hotmail.com. Send me an email and say, Bruce, can you send me a link for Discord? I will send you an email back that will get you on your way. All right. So that's how we do it. Bobby, the power of the spreads is mind-opening. The first class I purchased, number 8, I skipped over spreads, went right to poor man covered calls. Time, rewatch the first part of that class. DQ, Colton, there's something down there. Check it out. JR, Colton, email Uncle Bruce about the Discord. He passes that on to the admin. Colton, thank you. There you go. All right. So yeah, just if you want to definitely get in there or towards there, send me an email. I'll pass that on. I'll pass on to you what you need to do. All right. Okay. Thank you all, and welcome to the party, pals. Yeah, for those of you who've learned how to do iron condors, that was a door opener that you had never thought possible. All of a sudden, you're now entering the world of hedge fund option trading. I mean, you're now really into the thick of it. And there are very, very conservative ways to do condor writing. That's what I try to push you into, as conservative as possible, going with mega spreads between puts and calls, and so that the credits coming to you are going to stay with you. That is the name of the game here. And again, congratulations to those of you who started with 1 or 2 or 3 condors. You're now into the 5 and 10 and 20 condors at a time, and you're hauling in thousands of dollars per creation of condors. It's starting to impact you financially in a really good way, and it has been a real eye-opener for you guys to really see how options can depreciate out when they're out of the money. This is one way to learn this game. DQ, Colton, on the server, please change your handle to Colton. We like to match the handle here and on Discord if that is possible. There you go. Some thoughts, good thoughts there. We're up 13 on the Dow, 2.5 on S&P, 4 on NASDAQ, down 69, or up 69.70 cents on oil right at the moment. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. A lot of predictions being made by a lot of analysts out there for what stocks are going to do. And Sofi has become a social media darling stock, covered by a whole bunch of social media people, many of whom I don't know who they are. I don't know where they came from. I don't know their qualifications. I have no idea how they base their projections, whatever. But I will say that from where I sit, it's like 19 positive recommendations on Sofi and 1 neutral, maybe. It's pretty good. So happy about that. JR 20. Dang, I often write 30 to plus iron condors. That premium is irresistible. Like I said, not everybody. There are those who are writing 100. All right, sure. And then there are the institutions that write thousands at a time. Thousands. Yeah, there's another world out there. Welcome to the party, guys. Whatever level you're at, it's okay with me. It's all good. Get it going. Yes, got it working on it now. DQ. All right, Colton. There you go. Fantastic. All right. Congratulations, everybody. Welcome to the show. AI down 18 cents. Rocket Lab just down 4. GameStop still up 5 cents. SoFi 10.25 down 3. That's where we're at right now. Quiet day so far. Volume on SoFi 2.4 million, 2.74 million actually, 2.74 million on SoFi. GameStop is 253,000, and we're at 1814, about 28 cents off the low of the day. Rocket Lab at 575 is now 7 cents off the low of the day on 1 million shares of volume. AI is at 30.08. Just about 22 cents off the low, I guess. 29.86 was the low. 894,000 shares traded. We will be jumpy today on all these stocks. Why? It's option expiry Friday today. Option expiry Friday today. There's a lot of volatility built in today because of that. That will persist right to the bell today as we close out the last of the 2023 options that exist out there. So don't be shocked with movement of stock. Just go with it. Bobby, if SoFi is consolidating at 1025, would the shorts be attempting to flush out at this level quietly? You never know. It depends on the pockets of the shorters. How deep are they? Some shorters, they won't buy back the stock. They'll buy call options instead of buying the stock back, and they'll cover themselves that way. They've got a $10 contract. It's a 1022 market. They're short at $8 with a $10 contract. It's only a $2 risk. And they'll play that game for a while. Stock goes to $15. They're down on the stock, but they're up on the contract. And they'll play that game. It all depends how many shares they are short. But with 142 million shorted, officially shorted, I don't think there's that many contracts out there. So the option market can't cover everybody unless I'm missing something obvious. Interesting stuff. Red, green. Volatility, I guess, says JR. Alberto, Bobby, that would be beneficial to minimize losses. Luca, I don't normally wish the worst to anybody, but that Dave, whatever guy at Wedbush should be at least demoted, if not sacked, for the stupidity of putting SoFi predictions at $3 a share. Stock is waiting for Alberto, says not a lurker. DQ, JR, not red, green, every day is Christmas in this market. JR, hence the name hedge fund. Luca, that's true, DQ. Not a lurker. I like the red crayons. They are tasty. There you go. Yeah, hedge funds. Look, you got players out there who adjust their positions all the time between puts, calls, short, long positions, spread positions, all kinds of technical trading stuff going on, many levels above what we talk about here. I'm still working with you guys on the basics. The very, very basics of option trading can completely change your economic life, completely, and for the better. But you got to understand the basics before you can go any further. If you're trying to comprehend what some of these hedge fund guys are doing, and you don't even know what an option is, well, you're kidding yourself. You're fooling yourself. And you will get taken to the cleaners by these pros. They will destroy your accounts. You really got to understand this business. And my 17 classes will get you to a certain level, but there's more beyond that. And so stick around long enough and there'll be more classes and you'll get even more sophisticated on it. But be patient, my friend, and be successful at this basic level, because money is money is money is money. There you go. Anyway, there you go. SoFi pulling back a bit. Can anyone say buy opportunity? Dude, okay, I bought a few leaps, put on a spread, close some positions, portfolio managed, buy more SoFi. DQ, nice to lurk. Note to lurker, thank you for making my point. There you go. We're at 10.18 on SoFi, down a dime. Now we're down 9 cents. GameStop down a nickel. AI down 23. Rocket Lab down 7. The Dow's down 2.5. S&P is up 2.5. NASDAQ is up 10.5. We expect volatility today. It's option expiry Friday. Apple's up a dime. Enphase is up 58 cents. Netflix is down $1.40. Adobe's up 4.30. Nvidia's up 3.60. Tesla down 29. Centino's, Unity down 37 cents. Google down 2. Moderna up 1.40. Cisco is up 4. Pfizer's up 5. IBM's up 5. HPQ's up 12. Microsoft up $1.68. Amazon up 12 cents. Home Depot down $1.63. Vanik up 27. Goldman down $1.24. Boeing is up 58. Meta down 146. Target down 5. JP Morgan down 3. Costco down 360. Walmart up 3 cents. Go figure this market. Try and figure it out. It's a mixed bag right now, all over the place. And that's exactly what we should be doing today. Exactly. Alex, I bought some more SoFi 1019. Thank you very much. Dude, we're all family here, DQ. Dude, not a lurker is just closer family. There you go. See, okay, the Dow is positive now, 4 points. Welcome to the party, kids. That's what's going on here. 1018, 1017, 1019 on SoFi. We're back over $18 on SoFi or on GameStop. 1807 on GameStop, unchanged. Welcome to that. We're only down 7 cents on Rocket Lab. Now we're down 6 on Rocket Lab. We're down 9 on SoFi at 1018. Low of the session for SoFi now is 1015. We're at 1018, and the volume is 3.6 million. We've got 3.6 million traded on your SoFi now. Okay, GameStop is unchanged, 1807. We're experiencing some whipsaw right thing right now, says JR. DQ. So that's how it is in their family. Oh, that's how it is in their family. Alberto. Dude, facts. So hot to DQ. There you go. Welcome all to the show. Welcome all to the party. And yeah, welcome to fluctuating stock prices. That's what we're going to get. That's this business. Welcome to the world of shrinkage if you're an option writer. The wonderful world of shrinkage if you're an option writer. Oh, it's good. Yes, sir. The world of George Costanza, where you do everything backwards. You sell first, buy later. What? You can't do that. What? How do you do that? I thought you had to have millions of dollars in the market to be able to sell first and buy back later. I didn't know I could do it. Welcome all to that. The coffee is done, and it was terrific. Absolutely terrific. Welcome to the caffeine-free Diet Coke. Yes, indeed. Thank you, kids. Not a lurker anymore, says, oh no, DQ knows who I am now. Don't tell Lorraine. JR, shrinkage is not a word I embrace except with options. There you go. You come out of the pool, what are you going to do? It's cold. It's cold out there. Oh my goodness. Shrinkage can be your friend. Oh my. DQ, black sheep. I guess I know my role in the family now. Charlie, Uncle Bruce, do you expect the indices to pull back in January? I've been expecting the indices to pull back for 2 months. And sooner or later, there will be a correction. There will be a consolidation. Whatever you want to, whatever fancy word you want to use out of Wall Street, there will be more sellers than buyers for a little bit of time as we reassess our future directions and needs and wants and desires. SoFi will go up. Everything else will do whatever. How about that? I don't know. I'm around. Alberto DQ, you will always have a special place in my heart. JR. Oh, man. Correction equals moolah. That's what that means. Alberto DQ, black sheep, laughing my ass off. There you go. We're down 10 points on the Dow, and now we're down 1 point on the Dow. You tell me what direction this thing's going. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. The Qs are up 13. The spiders are up a nickel. You tell me where this thing's going. Like minute to minute, second to second. You tell me. Oh, boy. Juan Velasquez, Happy New Year, everyone, and a profitable 2024 for all of us. Yes, sir. Not a lurker is laughing. Giddy up. We're up 5.5 on the Dow now. We're up 2.5 on S&P. We're up 7.5 on NASDAQ. Green. Buy wave just came in. Giddy up. All right. We're down 3 cents on GameStop. We're down 10 cents on SoFi. We're down 13 on Rocket Lab. There you go. Not a lurker. A DQ black sheep. Oh man, you were cracking me up. You're just cracking me up. There you go. Thank you everybody for being here. Nice to have you around today. And welcome to the party, pals. Let's look for all kinds of fun this year. It should be more than entertaining, to say the least. Yeah, let's see what's going to happen this year. Oh gosh. Yep. What else is going on here? I'm just looking at headlines. Nothing much going on. Yeah. The big thing to dominate the world of news is not going to be the Ukrainian war. It's not going to be the Israeli thing. It's going to be the U.S. election. That's going to dominate the news. You know, as each month goes by, the hype will be built by the media to get you to watch them so they can make more advertising revenue. It's a big deal. So, we're going to have to tolerate this, unfortunately. Alex, I'm trying to roll GameStop April 15th to October 18th for a credit. I'd forgotten how dry the chains are on GameStop. I've gotten lazy writing condors on high liquidity indexes. There you go. Yeah, sometimes you have to put the bids out there or the offers out there, the stink offers, and wait a while. Sometimes that's what you have to do. If the GameStop shares break through 20 and head for 25 in January, February, then option activity will increase, especially the moment that the company announces whatever investment they've made in somebody else with that $1.2 billion. The moment Cohen starts investing that money into other entities, we have activity on GameStop from every level. That's where I think we're going. But for you guys out there who are trying to make dinero on options, you have to decide for yourselves where you want to be with what stock and how you want to trade it. Now, some of you have taken the train ride from GameStop deep in the money calls to AI deep in the money calls. Some of you have gone from GameStop to Unity. Some of you have gone from, a GameStop covered call writing into cash secured put writing on whatever, AI, Unity, Rocket Lab, Sofi, whatever. I mean, others of you have gone condor writing. Others of you have gone cash secured or a credit spread writing. I mean, it's to wherever you end up, but it's because you're now dealing from a position of knowledge that you've acquired with the option trades in the last 2 years. And that is the secret to this, to many of your successes here. Apple making me dough, SoFi, SPX, SPY, not making me dough. And Tesla, oh yes. No, wait. Yes. Oops, spoke too soon. Yes, stupid Tesla. DQ, JR, I'm buying low, selling lower. Alberto, DQ, usually the black sheep are the intelligent, logical ones. So welcome. Lorraine, I'm glad DQ adjusted his name. I was confused with DB. Alex, you're right, Uncle Bruce. Patience is the key. Stink bids are in. Arms are folded. Not a lurker anymore. Facts. A DQ, black sheep. That's not all that confuses you, is it, Lorraine? Beach Boy, Alberto, and DQ. Is there something we should know? Not a lurker, FAD. Alberto, some refer to me as BD. JR, I'm buying my party supplies for January the 29th early, so I'm prepared for the blast off from SoFi. Same question from me, Beachy. Not a lurker. Beach Boy, DQ is picking on me. DQ, Beach, Black Sheep. I thought it was BP, Birdie. Alberto, Beach Boy, DQ doesn't want to admit that we are familia. A DQ, beat Black Sheep, or PC. Alberto smiling. Not a lurker. True, DQ is family. Alex, from January, I'll be closing or rolling condors every 4 weeks on an ongoing basis. Looking forward to another steady source of income. Right on. Alberto, DQ is my cousin from Boston. Not a lurker is laughing out loud. Yeah, these condor trades. People say to me, "Well, Bruce, I just want to make a profit on this condor trade and see how it goes." The thing about condor trading that you really should admit to yourself and really buy into is that a condor program is an ongoing program. It never stops. If you're into January condors that expire the third Friday of January, what you're now going to start looking at starting next week and the week after is an opportunity to roll that condor into February third week condors. And then a week or two later, you're looking for the next roll into March dated expiry condors. The same stock, different prices perhaps on puts and calls as you adjust these with the markets. That's what you have to do. And sometimes you are forced, or you should, close out 2 puts or the 2 calls and redo those earlier than you expect to do anything. You've got to be willing to adjust your portfolio at all times as a condor creator to enhance credit into your account on an ongoing basis. And this is where after 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 months, you begin to realize, geez, I'm taking all kinds of money off the table. And I started with 5 condors at a time. Then I could do 7. Then I could do 9. Now I'm doing 12 condors at a time because I'm building my reserves to write more of these condors as I roll them and roll them and roll them. That is the secret to this success. You get to the point where you're creating 20 condors and hauling in a $3 credit. That is $6,000 coming into your account now. And if you get to the point where you're doing 100 at $3 a condor credit, that's $30,000 now in your account. Gets interesting. It starts getting really interesting to follow condors. When you see slight little moves in your contracts and your stock prices, you're watching these condors expand and contract, and you're doing the mathematics. Holy crap, I got 30 grand on this thing here. 1% is a lot of money all of a sudden. Yes, it starts to add up. It gets exciting. And like I say, I'm excited for you guys. Thank you. Folks are talking to each other here like crazy, which is great. Way to go, you guys. The family is having fun. We have 185 viewers right now watching this program, this broadcast. Thank you all for being part of the family today. It's great to have you. Please become a member and join the family if you're not already a member, especially those of you who could become Gold Bagel members. Take the shot. 149 thumbs ups have been registered so far. I thank you very much. I think it's time to honor the Knights of Ni by putting those Ni emojis out there, because the Knights of Ni cannot be ignored. You are really at your own peril if you are going to ignore the Knights of Ni. Don't be doing that. So here we go. Ni. Here come the Knights of Ni. Starting with my Knights of the Ni, and now it's only all the way over to you guys to take it to the next level. Knights of Ni must be observed and honored, and I thank you all for being here, part of that. Oh man, says not a lurker. Richard Carlin, Ni. Alex, Ni. Here we go. Here come the Knights of Ni from all over the world as we honor the Knights of Ni right here, right now. Dean, Alex, dude, think how I feel, DQ Black Sheep, every time credit says, dude, do you know how left out I feel when I realize he isn't talking about me? Neat is what I say to all of you out there. The Dow's up 20 again. The S&P's up 5, Nasdaq's up 12. So the big markets have been whipsawed higher again. We're still down 24 on Rocket Lab. We're down 50 cents on AI. We're down 16 on GameStop. We're down 17 on Sofi. So this market move is not affecting our stocks at the moment. Luca, neat. Vanity Rolex dealers, Rolex dealer, Birdie's Rolex dealer is laughing out loud. Not a lurker's dad and cousin to DQ says, let's go. Everyone's changing their name all at the same time and having all kinds of fun. You can tell what kind of a day we're having around here today. The stocks want to go down? Fine. Stocks want to go up? Fine. Jen wants to come in? Great. Here comes Jen. Thank God. Some semblance of sanity is coming in the room. How are you?
Did Credit Savage start something?
Everyone. No, Credit Savage isn't here yet, but Alberto is up to no good. DQ is up to no good. Not a lurker's up to no good. They're changing their names and they're oh, that's crazy.
That's their New Year's resolution.
Yeah. Make life a living hell for poor Uncle Bruce.
Uncle Bruce to know
Who is talking, saying what? It's insanity out there. It's crazy.
Oh, that's good.
Not a lurker. What's going on? I was laughing out loud. Birdie's Rolex dealer. Auntie Jen. Not a lurker anymore. Auntie Jen.
Sorry, who was that?
Not a lurker.
What was that?
Yeah. That's Birdie's Rolex dealer. That used to be DQ.
I was going to say it's another Steelers.
And then DQ called himself DQ Black Sheep.
Oh, he's a black sheep.
It's insanity. It's just been insanity.
There's one in every family.
All the time. Alberto called himself not a lurker's dad and cousin to DQ. I'm doing the best I can. I have no idea what's going on. It's insanity here.
YouTube's gonna go.
DQ is calling himself Auntie Jen's biggest fan. Good morning, Auntie Jen. See? Dude, not a lurker anymore. You gave your Uncle DQ an identity crisis. Bobby Atkinson, Auntie Jen, good morning. Robert Benson, number 153 on the thumbs up meter. We only
Who's
need
it?
47.
Oh, it's Robert Benson.
We only need
Oh,
47
Robert.
more thumbs ups. We got 200. But could that happen today? Could that happen on the air? That would be something. Alex, good morning. Auntie Jen,
Good
we could
afternoon,
do with a
Alex.
moderator today.
Uh-oh.
Alberto,
I have
not
to
a
bring my
lurker's
finger
dad
in.
and cousin to DQ Dude Beach Jr. Happy New Year to all. Auntie Jen, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm sorry, what's his name? I can't remember it all. It's too long.
Yeah, JR 7819, JR 131. Speaking of name changes, dude, actually, I think we all did it. We broke DQ. Robert, let's go to 200 thumbs ups for Uncle Bruce. Not a lurker.
Nice to DQ. He's under a little stress.
As a little stress.
We got a game coming up this weekend.
Not a lurker is saying Bertie is my dad and DQ is my uncle. Oh God, not a lurker. JR, good morning, Auntie Jen. Happy New Year, and be sure to keep Uncle Bruce in line Sunday night. Okay. Luca, Auntie Jen, thank God you're here. Auntie Jen's biggest fan says, lurker, no, that would make me your second cousin. Luca, the kids are running a riot right now. Not a lurker's dad and cousin to DQ Dude Beach Boy Jr. Laugh out loud, Uncle Bruce, figuring out the names. Not a lurker anymore is laughing out loud. BW, Auntie Jen, good morning. This show, although tuned in late, the show is going off the rails. Not a lurker, BW. Auntie Jen's biggest fan. Cleveland clinched last night. Auntie Jen, she saw. I know. Not a lurker, off the rails. Not a lurker. Become a member. Become a member, people. Luca, channel takeover. Nice. There you go.
That's right. It's an insurrection.
It's an insurrection. Oh my God. You guys are going to be banned from running in Maine. That's what's going to happen to you guys.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
That is so fun.
Too much fun around here, and then too much fun around here. Yeah.
What's happening in the everything's red on your screen.
Yeah, it's option expiry day. So we're going to have these waves of silliness. Mandu number 5. Good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good morning, Mandu.
James Burnaby Fishing. I'm curious, what exactly happens if you've written calls and puts against positions you hold in a company that gets taken over? Well, there's a lot of time between the takeover announcement and the actual deal. If the deal makes the stock go way up, then of course calls and puts react accordingly. You will do what you need to do. There's no guarantee the takeover will go through. Maybe antitrust regulators will go, not happening, and then things kind of calm down again. So
you just have an option with a different name.
Well, if you're being bought out on a cash basis, then
you have
the last day of trading on the contracts will be liquidated out at what they're worth. I'm assuming, but don't get caught waiting until the very end, and you will have so much warning. It might take a year for a takeover to play out. Probably the contracts you're into will be long gone. JR, choo-choo, kabump. Auntie Jen's biggest fan. Not looking good for the Steelers. Mandu number 5. Sorry, biggest fan of Auntie Jen is right here. Luca, Capitol Hill 2.0. DQ. I just got here. What happened? Says DQ. DQ innocently asking, well, what's going on? I just got here. What's going on?
Yeah, he just showed up.
I just showed up. Not a lurker, dad and cousin to DQ. Dude, Beach Boy. JR, DQ. The fit hit the shan, buddy. Not a lurker anymore. DQ, the show fell off the rails. DQ, by the way, Uncle Bruce, you missed the opportunity to say that you are the biggest fan of Auntie Jen. That's a given.
That's a given.
Yeah, I'm also the one who fears her the most. Beach Boy. Kids. Luca, DQ, no worries. We're like bipolar and we went ballistic. Beach Boy.
Just a bit manic for a little
Beach Boy's asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? There you go. I'm just reading the comments. I'm not making them. DQ, she is a hitter. There you go. JR. Sofi. Sofi's heading for the 9 territory. Here we go. Alex, Sofi. And 1002. Bargoons, cash secured put, writing opportunities. Yeehaw. BW, relationships with Auntie Jen and Uncle Bruce. No such thing as the stock market.
That's fake relationships. How to keep your your partner laughing.
See, spiders are down 12 cents. Are you happy now? Spiders are down 12 cents. Qs are up a nickel, only a nickel. Are you happy now? There you go. Oh my
I'm
God.
happy. Do you know what today is? An anniversary that you don't have to worry about.
Oh, thank God.
1 year ago today.
Oh, yes, yes. 1 year ago today, somebody got a new hip. No, you can't do that. Somebody got a new hip a year ago today, December 29th.
1 year ago.
Yep. Somebody had a brand new hip installed a year ago today, and now somebody is 18 days away from another one.
Yeah.
18 days, somebody gets a new hip around here. You got to love that.
So what do we have any New Year's resolutions coming across?
We got all kinds of silliness going on here. Beach Boys, some people have been writing one too many options this year, if you know what I mean. DQ, Anti-Jen, do you have a terrible towel with you in California?
I do not in California. All of my Steelers stuff is safely at home. And
That's
I mean, the only thing I don't have is a vehicle and furniture. Otherwise,
She's got everything else. Lorraine.
When you've been a Steeler for this long, they know exactly what to buy you for any occasion.
That's true.
Yes.
Lorraine is Lurker fifth cousin, not a lurker anymore. Red Sea, Spicy Android. Jen, show your hand if you need help. Bobby, the $34 cover call I wrote on AI, Jen 1924. Sure looks pretty today. Plus the cash secured 15 on AI for Jan 24 just cannot come back up to my right price. Juicy. 29.58 on AI. DQ, no showing scars on YouTube, please. You can hardly see it now. You can hardly see it. Charlie, Uncle Bruce, we need a $10+ pullback on SPY. Come on, man, make it happen. 10.08 on Sofi right now.
We got to remember all those stocks are looking at their year-end print, and
that's true too.
Yeah. Sometimes there's shenanigans.
There'd be shenanigans on the last day of the year. There'd be shenanigans.
Just looking for a print, and then I don't care what happens.
Yeah, Splair, hi-ho, y'all, and good morning, Auntie Jen. DQ Steelers bikini in the hot tub. Nice. Yes, on a 19-year-old looks real good. JR, Uncle Bruce, 19-year-old bikini girls look good. That's what I'm saying. JR, Uncle Bruce, will your rental car company allow you to do a Steelers vinyl wrap on that Tesla you're driving?
No.
I'm doing it on Turo. It's a private car I've got, so no.
All that stuff is up, but I have a lot of magnetic things.
She has a lot of stuff. Splair Sofi until now holding its gains. What do y'all think? BW. So the Bumblebees are heading to Seattle this weekend. Gonna be loud at Lumen Field. Who the Steelers are going to start this weekend? Quarterback issues at the end of the season. Not good. Not a lurker. Happy New Year to all. Wishing you all health, love, and prosperity. From Not a Lurker's dad and cousin to DQ Dude Beach Boy Jr. Not a Lurker. Laughing out loud.
Not a lurker, somebody's uncle, and maybe a second cousin.
There you go. Whoops, Uncle B says DQ. Charlie, I am banking on shenanigans having been in the works. JR, the Turo owner will have a heart attack when you return that car. Not a lurker. Happy New Year to everybody. There you go.
That's right. Happy New Year.
Rock and roll, kids. Absolutely.
Can you imagine? I was saying this with my sister the other day that, when you're young, you can hardly wait to get older. You want to be an adult, and you're thinking about, in the year 2000, what am I going to be doing? New millennium. I never thought about 2024.
No,
never. My brain never came this high.
I never went that far.
Even though I really assumed that I still would be alive. I come from long-lived people who were into their 90s and 100s.
Yeah, when you're 18, 19, and 20, and you're thinking, I wonder what my life's going to be like when I'm 68. We don't think like that. No. We look at our elders when we were 18 who were 68, 78, and 88, and we go, ooh, I don't want to be dressed like that. I don't want to act like that. I don't want to eat like that. And of course we are different in this generation of 68-year-olds. So of course we are different, obviously.
2024.
2024. Splair JR, what happened to your name? DQ. Mason is starting last I heard. BW, Rudolph the reindeer, got it. Not a lurker's dad and cousin to DQ.
But here you have this rookie in the noisiest arena. It just we're going to have offside after offside.
Jen
after
has
offside,
concerns.
offside.
JR, I like that new name. JR, do we have fun or not? If you buy a membership for nothing more than this, you have gotten your money's worth for sure. For me as well.
Dinner
Last time
and
this
a
year.
show.
That's right. Dinner and a show. Happy New Year. Wishing you all a great swipe and an even better start to 2024 from Splair. Thank you, Splair. Not a lurker's dad and cousin to JR. I like DQ and BW. It's been QB issues all season. BW.
That's right.
AI, you need to drop a lot more, please. Too high, too fast. Splair, I'm the only one here who thinks, well, living like Buffett is okay. I don't need at least fancy cars after getting my Rover. JR, Splair, stupid Google won't let me use special characters, so I got creative. DQ, JR, can you change your name to WJRP in Cincinnati? BW, Tomlin going to be forced out finally? I don't think so. I highly doubt that.
I think he'll leave when he wants to leave, and
Yeah.
How frustrating can you get before you say?
Yeah, dude. Well, it's been a great year. Thank you, Uncle B and Auntie Jen. You bet.
I think it's been a good year.
I'm going to try to predict if Tomlin were to be fired, how long would Tomlin be unemployed before he found a new coaching job? There. Okay. Next question.
Well, and the rumor now is which team will Russell Wilson go to, and the Steelers' name is in there.
But is he?
That's a hard one.
Yeah, that I don't know.
JR,
DQ, love it, dude. There you go.
They'll just bring Ben back.
Bring back Ben. Bring back Ben. Not a lurker.
I'm sure he's in fighting shape.
DQ, Joe Rogan appeared in that show. Laughing out loud. DQ, like the rest of his career, Tomlin will mismanage the clock.
Yeah. Never been his strength.
Never been his strength. Still the coolest coach in the NFL.
Oh, absolutely.
He's the coolest coach in the NFL.
And the Tomlin-isms.
That's true. The Credit Savage of Wall Street. Aloha, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. How's everyone doing this morning? I just got an alert on my phone that my covered calls have gained 20% or more today, which is nice. But why is Birdie using such a handle? What's going on out there? Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea what's been going on over here. It's mayhem here.
And it's the Credit Savage of Wall Street.
Oh my God! You don't want to head. You don't want that.
He started it, and now he's left it behind.
Okay, BW, you don't want that head case Russell Wilson and your team. He was benched for a reason. It's not because of the rest of the team,
Well, and
there you go.
He's old and he's getting injured.
Okay, JR, Mother T, you missed a lot of fun, but that HI vacay has got to be fun. Also, that Hawaii vacay.
Right?
DQ, I prefer a head coach who grabs players by the face mac and has spittle flying consistently in their face. Oh my God!
I know, right? I loved it. Don't you dare do that again.
Don't you ever do that again. Oh my gosh. Man, oh man, oh man. You kids.
I know, where would we be without football? Oh, and this morning we have the Canadian junior men's team going against the home team of Sweden.
She's talking hockey now. She's talking junior hockey. World Junior Hockey Championship.
Great game. Right. Tune in. 11:30 Mountain Time.
Yeah, they're over in Europe, right?
Yes, they're in Sweden.
That's right.
It's the home team, and we don't watch hockey like they do in Europe. In Europe, they like to chant and sing and beat a drum for 3 hours. Deutschland, Deutsch. They're just the best fans.
Yeah, but here's the reality. Okay, every second year, the World Hockey Championships are held in Canada.
Yeah.
And every other year, they're held either in the States or in Europe.
Same with curling.
And the reason they don't do it country after country after country in rotation is because when they come to Canada, you have 20,000 fans in a hockey rink at $50 a ticket, sold out. Whereas in Europe, you got 3,000 casual singers and chanters showing up, not spending any money. They lose money on the World Championships when they're held in Europe, and they make a killing when they hold them in Canada with the TV rights and primetime coverage.
Yeah,
they get the big commercial money. It's
and that's why curling can come to a city in Alberta like Lethbridge
100,000 people,
yeah,
150,000
and
people
make more money than
make
it does
millions
being over in Europe.
because Canadians fly in to Alberta, drive to Lethbridge, spend a week and a half at a hotel, watch curling 12 days in a row, spend 200, 300, 500 a day in the city, drown the city in money, and then go back home. And curling in Sweden,
winter sports.
500 fans show up in Sweden.
Yeah.
They pay $5 each to get in, or $10 each. It's a joke. Canada is a little different when it comes to supporting its favorite sports.
Like the Steelers.
But whatever. Yes.
I didn't even bring my slippers with me.
You didn't bring Steelers slipper. That's right.
You know why?
Why?
I feel I need to fill a gap.
You need to fill a gap?
Yeah. I need to go to like someplace like Dick's Sporting Goods and purchase new items.
Oh. Bobby, it's like Michael Keaton is here. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Not a lurker. The Credit Savage of Wall Street. Don't ask. Credit Savage of Wall Street. I leave the mainland for a few weeks, and you guys start acting out. I think I'm going to have to go back so we can return to normalcy here. JR, I'm ready there, Bobby. Not a lurker's dad and cousin to Dude, DQ Dude Beach. Credit, definitely a rewatch today. Not a lurker. The Credit Savage of Wall Street. DQ started it, though. He started it. DQ, why aren't we talking curling? BW Credit. What was it like? What is it like at 4:00 there? Option writers don't care. We just take gamblers' money eventually. DQ, he started it. JR, Tesla, red, green, red. Again, oops, spoke too soon. Green now. Don't do this to me. I will have to change my name to F Tesla. Not a lurker. Seeing a lot of red right now. Not a lurker. Too much fun here. Swear, as long as the fans don't bunch themselves. BW Birdie, that is hilarious. Not a lurker. Credit is gone from the mainland, and look what happens. DQ, maybe Kenny can learn some curling. Kenny, not a lurker. Come to Papa Sofi, drop baby, drop. DQ, Anti-Gen needs to buy some Steelers gear. Not a lurker's dad and cousin. By a BW. I tried adding more names, years, and several others, but I was limited. Not a lurker is going. You guys are killing me here. There you go. We're up 11 on the down. We're up 1 on S&P. We're down 3 on NASDAQ. We're not going anywhere here, really. 10.06 on Sofi, down 22 cents. Sofi 10.06 volume now, 8.3 million in an hour.
It's not a nervous state. It's just if and when.
GameStop down 34 cents to 17.73. It's kind of the low of the session, 779,000. AI down 95 cents to 29.28 on 2.29 million. This is about the low of the day there. Rocket Lab down 28 to 551 on 3.2 million shares. The Dow is up 12. SPY down 2. Qs are up 2. That's what we got. There's
I got coffee waiting for me.
Well,
I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody. Hope you have lots of fireworks shows that you don't do it yourself. Please don't
blow off fingers. BW, the Discord moderators will be busy today putting folks into timeouts. JR, AJ, I'm not a sports fan whatsoever, but curling sounds like so much fun and excitement. We'll have to check this out.
Curling is great, and you don't have to be good at it to enjoy it.
DQ, Birdie is limited. Splair, we're at a secret curling family with Uncle Bruce in plain English here. Not a lurker. DQ, facts. The Credit Savage. By the way, it's 5:27 a.m. here. Hard to wake up and be on point when we stay out late with the kids and are on vacation. Wife also came down with food poisoning. We're getting much better today, though. We're getting much better. Constantine, good morning. Uncle Bruce, thumbs up number 162. BW, this channel today has the tune in my head going on. Lowered expectations. Unlimited Birdie is now DQ's name. Unlimited Birdie. Happy New Year, Anti-Gen. From Unlimited Birdie. JRAI sinking to the bottom of the lake. That's okay. My covered calls are getting greener. Constantine, Uncle Bruce, Sofi, $12 cash ticket puts for 2026 at 425. Is that a good sell? Yes. Look at 2025s, 2025, however want you play it. Yes. Just charting. Our written covered calls are dropping faster than DB Cooper. Oh my God. There you go. Very few people know who DB Cooper is around here, I'm sure. We're up 15 on the Dow.
They made a movie well, a couple of decades ago now, I suppose.
They don't know who DB Cooper is around here. What else? Unlimited birdie credit. Hangover does not equal food poisoning. A Splair SoFi is 40 centinos below the good direction. 10.06. A last trade on SoFi. 17.74 on GameStop. 5.51 on Rocket Lab. JR, should I buy back when my AI covered calls pull in $1,000? Unlimited, the cutting edge, not a lurker. Unlimited birdie, laughing out loud. Not a lurker's dad and cousin to DQ's. Here's a $49.99 super chat. Last messages for the end of the year here. Happy New Year to all Bagel Familia. Thank you, Alberto. Appreciate it.
No, this is not a lurker.
That's Alberto.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, take a look at that photo right there. Look at that character right there. See that face over there? We know who that is.
Now you're going to have them changing their avatars and we won't know who anybody is.
I'm just going to say, read the comments yourselves. I'm just going to read from the whatever.
But they love Ron Burgundy.
They love Ron Burgundy. Here you go. I just love the color of. I just love the color of those super chats. They're nice. Those are nice fuchsia colors. Beats the other ones
just
all
like
the
hell. Trees outside, nice fuchsia color.
That's right. That's right. Oh, Auntie Jen, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everybody here.
Oh, Happy New Year, everyone. It's been such a year.
It's been unbelievable.
And it's just going to get better next year.
2024 option writer's dream come true.
That's right.
Absolutely. All right. We'll lower the screen so Auntie Jen can sneak out.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
No food poisoning on New Year's.
That's right. That's right. All righty. Thank you. Auntie Jen, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Credit Savage, AI is doing AI things today. Sold some Jan 19, 32.5 covered calls at 105, 124, 151 the last few days. And today they're all 92 cents right now. How do you do it, Uncle Bruce? How do you do it? Not all lurkers laughing out loud. Splair, Happy New Year to you, Alberto. Double D, pick up some GameStop and AI leaps to work for January 2026. BW, so you jumped out of 727 out of Oregon with cash, and now you're a legend that still has not been solved. He's probably hanging with Bigfoot near Mount Hood in Oregon. The Credit Savage of Wall Street, I wish you all a Happy New Year. Bagel Familia, you're all the best. I just want to get that out of the way. Thank you. JR, the Credit Savage of Wall Street. You know it, buddy. Welcome to the new Bagel Familia, courtesy of someone else's dad and cousin. Charlie, I'm speculating that DB Cooper is actually a buyer of SoFi. He likes spanking investments. Stephen, number 163. I'm late to the party again. I'm looking forward to next year. Thank you, Steve. DQ, I saw a foot. Constantine, I sold $12 cash secured put on SoFi for 2025. 360. Thank you very much. JR, bye, Auntie Jen, and Happy New Year. Splair, and again, Uncle Bruce's pants, at least for, we know he had to wear some during last year's. Not a lurker anymore. $50 super chat. Love the color of those. Happy New Year, all Bagel family, turds and simpletons. Thank you, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. Thank you. Thank you all very much. So kind of you. Luca, dear all, have a good New Year's Eve and a better New Year's Day. A lame duck. Happy New Year, everybody. Double D. Happy New Year to everybody. Beach Boy, FB Cooper, and DQ have never been at the same thing together. Splair, rock on, you guys. Neat. Not a lurker. Good work. That's the way, son, says not a lurker's dad and cousin. Luca, this year was a revelation. If I can do it, you can do it. Sign up, become a member, buy classes. Right, fail, do it again, learn. It's about progress, not perfection. Credit Savage, what did Birdie do now? What did he do now? Not a lurker. Go have a Costco dog or two, laughing out loud. Beach Boy, oh, the naive days. You had a parachute from a plane with the cash. Now you just buy back the options. I mean, it's so much simpler. BW, later, dude and dudettes. Happy 04 and 2024. And we'll be soaring in option writing in the new year. So many good things coming, no matter the size of the account. Thanks, Uncle Bruce, Auntie Jen. DQ-per Beach Boy. Quiet right now. Thank you all very much, everybody. Thank you for being here today. The thumbs up meter now is showing the latest count is 163. I have to keep refreshing my page to get the number. 163 thumbs ups, 37 away from 200. For those of you watching on the rerun today, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, get us over 200. It's always nice to see that number come through. I do appreciate you very much. Have a great weekend, everybody. A long weekend. Relax, rest, get your energy back. We'll start this whole thing on Tuesday all over again for 2024. So good. JR, if Luca can dodge those ring-shaped bullets, we can all do this. Thanks, Luca, for mentioning what I can't now do to my part-time work. Not a lurker, dad and cousin. Anticipating Beach Boy Pie comment here anytime. JR broke the $10 floor. The Splayer next show on Tuesday. I'm going to miss you guys. Not a lurker comment. Flint, Happy New Year, everybody. DQ puts on Birdie's ability to fix this handle. $9.99 on Sofi. The Bargoon has arrived on Sofi. I don't know for how long. It's $17.65 down 42 cents on GameStop. Rocket Lab 553 down 26. The Dow is down 421. S&P down. The Dow is actually up 2.4 points. The Dow. I'll try this again. The Dow is up 2.5. S&P is down 2. Nasdaq's down 23. So it's mixed up. Option expiry day. Welcome. JR, looks like the markets are in a pullback mode. Credit Savage, another 3 days without the markets opening, but also another 3 days of beautiful decay, my friends. Beautiful shrinkage. I'm not a lurker's dad and cousin driving now. As soon as I get in, we'll change to Birdie. Love DQ forever. BW, best thing ever learned. Rollovers. Did some on AI yesterday, and now it just looks glorious. JR, forever. Nice. DQ. A Birdie, put the phone down and drive. Not a lurker is laughing out loud. There you go. All right, guys, that's it. I'm done. I'm pooped. I gotta get some rest. Thank you all for another great year. Appreciate everything from all of you. Really looking forward to 2024. Of course, should be a ton of fun coming up here. And keep your eyes on those contracts. Those stocks, all the shenanigans. Spiders are down 40 cents. Qs are down 57. I don't expect much of a drop today. And don't be surprised if we get an afternoon rally and go even higher. Just don't put it past this market. The selling is on light volume here. Nothing to worry about. 998, 994 was the low on SoFi. We're now at 998. We've traded 10 million shares. This is a nothing burger. An absolute nothing burger today. DQ, I hope, Uncle Bruce, I hope you got some laughs today. And Luca, oh yes, JR, will dodge them forever. TJ, have a safe and happy new year, everybody. Thank you, DJ. Credit Savage, I knew they were trying to keep SoFi around the low 10s to have lots of contracts dry, worthless today. Just keep selling them contracts, folks. Dude, DB Cooper, he was the guy with parachutes. There you go, guys. There it is. Dude, very proud of everyone learning and rolling. All right, guys. Make money, nothing but money. Gotta laugh, says Not a Lurker. Happy New Year, Bruce and everybody from Hector. Thanks, guys, for your devotion to the channel. The thumbs ups, the memberships, the classes, donations, one-on-ones, on and on it goes. If any of you want to do a one-on-one, let me know, and we'll see what the next few days look like. There you have it. JR, happy birthday, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody from JR. Stay safe and party on. Let's make that moolah, as our dad and cousin often says. BW, 2023 year-end is saying to S&P, not hitting your all-time high until 2024. Better luck next year at this point. Just watch for the daily V pattern on S&P. It always moves SP up. DQ, I am the number one donator today, $50.01. I got to beat the boys. Thank you, DQ. Awesome sauce, you guys. Fantastic. Credit Savage, I hope next year we'll have a similar or better year selling contracts. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's go this Dinero Bagel Familia. Splair, DQ, rock on. Neat. It's not a lurker. DQ, that's the way. The Credit Savage of Wall Street. Happy New Year, Bagel Familia. Love you guys. Thank you so much, everybody. And take care, all. We'll see you on Tuesday from right here. Thank you. Happy New Year to you, Credit Savage. We'll see you here Tuesday morning, first thing. Keep an eye on the channel. You never know when I pop up a video. We'll comment on whatever we need to comment on. Short videos sometimes pop up in the middle of whenever. JR, party time, party time, party all the time. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm out of here. I'm telling you right now, I'm out of here. That's the end of it. Okay, see you guys. See you guys later. Bye for now.